Hello. I love my daughter. Ah, good morning. Oh, there we go. Welcome, everybody. So, here we are in another day in paradise, right? There we go. I'm on Instagram now, too. So, welcome. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Getting there on Instagram. Here, no, I did do my lipstick already. Got my eyebrows on. Put the eyebrows on. Put a little bit of makeup on, make myself look beautiful. Don't have eyebrows anymore. I don't know where they went. I guess they left with the rest of the with the rest of the crew from my body. They all left. They went out the back door. They went, see ya, mama. And here I am. So welcome. For those who are joining me or watching the replay here, my name is Mary June Tracy, and I'm a psychic medium, spiritual love of life coach, and an astrologer coming to you with the 411 of the craziness of the world today, and trying to make our way through it, trying to, what are the steps and things that we um can do and utilize within our life. So what's today? Today is a huge day. It is. It's one of the big days. We have the Jupiter Uranus conjunction today at 7:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be hosting a meditation manifesting at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So just before the conjunction. So if you are wanting to join me, it's by donation. The minimum donation, I guess I have to tell people this, but it's $20. So any $20 and up for you to join, I guess. There you go. I just said donation at first, and it just sort of left people like, I don't know what to donate. It's a donation. So a minimum of $20, because that's what a few people have donated already. So if you wish to join me, let me know. It is live and recorded. So we have this conjunction that's happening with Jupiter, and it hasn't, the actual Jupiter Uranus conjunction hasn't actually happened for about 14 years, when it retrograded back and forth. It retrograded, from Pisces into Aries and back again. So it's been about 14 years. And this is this is an expansion. But this time it's in Taurus. The last time it had the one in Taurus has been over 84 years, since 1941. So this energy is massive. It's wildly, it's explosive. It can be very wildly explosive. We could have wild, crazy weather anomalies and things along that line. This is expanding what you have to go forward with and elevating yourself. This is about a whole elevation. This is Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is, I got to straighten up my shirt. Look at, I feel like I'm all discombobulated. But Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus today is also conjuncting Chiron. So there's a lot of healing with this. There's a lot of elevation, and this energy, when you look at it and you step into it, it is all about what you do have. This is elevating the things that you do have, right? This isn't going out and searching for the new shiny object syndrome. That's how I see it. People will want to race out. Oh, well, that's going to do it for me. That's going to be it. And I'm reading this book with Mateus, and what's the book? We're reading this book together. This one here. The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell. Very good. It's a series. It's good. It's well written. It's very well. Anyways, we're reading this storybook. But one of the things it talks about is about how fairy tales always had something to tell you, something to teach you. It wasn't about Cinderella fighting the zombies and shit like that. There was actually a story to tell you. Rumpelstiltskin is a fine example. And I was, with Rumpelstiltskin, it's like, here it is. It's talking about, I will give you this where you can weave or spin hay into gold for your firstborn. And a lot of times we don't think about it. We think, oh my God, that's such a crazy story. And she gave up her firstborn. But what it is, it's getting you at a moment of saying, hey, look at this wonderful thing that I can do to you, but this is what it's going to cost you in the end. This Jupiter Uranus, especially in Taurus, is getting you to look at what is it that you do have? What is it that you do have that you don't have to, you take something for small gains and or what you think is great gains, but at the end is the greater gain, or the thing that is going to be the retribution to you is you giving up your child, right? I mean, the whole ironic of the story. And I feel I was thinking the Jupiter Uranus being the same way. We have everything. You think we have an iPhone, an Android, however you're watching this, you have the tools right now to create whatever it is that you want. But we limit ourselves and thinking, well, no, it's got to be out there. They must have it, but right now it's right here. It's right now. You have the tools to make that greatness within inside yourself, the greatness of whatever it is that you want. And that's what the Jupiter Uranus is. That's what it's teaching us for the next 13 to 14 years. It's getting you to know and value what you do have, what you have. And with the sun coming in, and the sun's going to be a square to Pluto all weekend. We have the moon going from Virgo into Libra. And this is, really we're starting off with a lot of grounding, a lot of earthy energy. And then we have the Venus conjuncting Chiron in Aries. This is about a lot of newness. This is new ways to find within ourselves. It's within ourselves. It's not outside. It's not anywhere else, right? It's within ourselves. And stop looking outside ourselves. This is about what's inside of you, what you already have, and to grow upon what you already have, and to expand on what you already have. That's what this energy is. This is what we are going to be going through for the next 13 to 14 years. When the last time when it was going from Pisces back and forth, it was that was 2010, 2011. That's when people were like, ooh, the YouTuber, oh, look at what I could do out here. Look at what I could do out over here. Look at me, starting up all of these external things were being started up. And now we're seeing, okay, they started up, they did their thing. But now it's like you're witnessing how a lot of them are falling because they didn't take that of what they have learned. I got to try and phrase this. I could feel it. I know what it is. It's just to have the words to say it and be able to. It's like they know what it is. They had this all, but they could have created so much more with it. So much more internally, in order for it to help to bring forth a greater value within themselves and within those around them. But a lot of them didn't. They isolated themselves. They stayed in their apartments and whatever else, right? They weren't out. They weren't connecting. And that was also part of that energy as well, is to get out and connect, to build that connection, which is very, very important. So this is about, a new way to find within yourself and stop looking outside. And this is like to level up what you're doing. Hence, I have the Journey Club. What can I do with the Journey Club? Well, I'm leveling it up. I'm using each one. I'm going to section it off. We're doing booklet 1, 4 weeks. Well, and continue it on. So this is leveling up in new ways and new forms in order to create something more abundant, something to help others to level up, to help myself to level up, so to forming a greater community. And this is where we are seeing within ourselves to create what you are. It needs to be better, used better. You have the values, the talents, the skills. You have it, and it's grounding it in with all of this into a realistic formation. Wow. A lot. It's a lot. So this isn't saying that through this transit that's happening that all of a sudden it's going to happen. No, this is a process that we are building, that we are growing, that we are doing. It's amazing. There was a millionaire, and I just heard about this, that he for 1 year, he basically, or a millionaire, basically he said no, he cut off all ties to everything that he has, owns and stuff, and became homeless. And only thing that he wanted was his iPhone. And from his iPhone is that he wanted to show people what they could do with just their iPhone and what they could grow with a single iPhone. What kind of businesses can you have? And everybody thinks, oh, well, I need this and I need this and I need this. And it's like, no, this is what I need to do. So he created, and by the end of the year, he made $8 million. And that wasn't using any of the resources or anything or the connections that he had before. This was only being a street person, using what he had on the street. The other thing, the other piece is like there was this other scenario of a paperclip and trading a paperclip and leveling up from the paperclip. All you have is a paperclip, but you want to get a ticket to Paris. But all you have is a paperclip. And it's a scenario. It's I've seen it done. I've watched a few YouTube videos on these guys doing. It's not easy. It's not easy, but they just took a paperclip, and next thing you know, within a certain, I think it was within like I don't know if it was 2 weeks or however long it was, but anyways, he had his ticket to go to Paris. That is the craziness, you know, that that our world has to say to you that you are limited, but you're not. You're unlimited. Your possibilities are unlimited. And this Uranus Jupiter conjunction is really bringing forth a vibration and getting us to step into that unlimitedness that is within us, and leveling up into that expansion so that you can manifest in your life the next piece, and not to disconnect with oneself. This isn't about disconnecting with oneself. This is about leveling up to what you already have and not dismissing it. And this is where you have to go within and harness, look at those beliefs, look at that, and that integrated, and the gratitudes. The intention of your gratitude is so important. Your affirmations are so important in this to turn it into the next level. This is where we have, especially with that square with Pluto and the sun, this is for us to a time to see your vision, time to see what I have, what I want to create, and to be afraid to find that deeper emotional determination within yourself. Not to be afraid, I should say, not to be afraid, because this is going to take you deep. This is going to take you into the recesses. Now, I'm not saying all of us are going to, go out and be homeless and stuff, but I mean, that gets you to where I got to use my wits. I got to use the knowledge that I have to create what it is that I want. And in doing so, this isn't about going out and getting a PhD. Not at all. That is like, it's this energy in this next year is going to be, what do you have? What can you do? That's where the energy is going to be. What do you have and what can you do? Can you do this? Okay, let's go for it. This is where it's like, do you know how to do it? And bringing that forth. And it really, I find for myself, the downloads and stuff, the information that I'm receiving on, like, holy shit, I know how to do this. I can do this. I can teach this, right? And this is where the vision on what I have created, to not be afraid, not to be afraid. And I need this to get, I need this to get this out. Hopefully, I'm explaining all of this. I'm very excited about this energy. I'm very excited about the next leveling up. And the thing is, it's work. It's work in doing it. And it's going to take you to places that you haven't even thought about. And that's what Uranus is. It takes you to a place where you didn't even think, oh, that could be a thing. Right? So it's almost where you thought it. No, that's not it. It's bringing you to the next level. Now, 2010, 2011 is when I got Journey Club. I never fathomed me teaching that. It wasn't even a concept in my mind. It was not. I didn't even like, what do you mean teaching this? What is this? It was just like, it was there. Like, I received the information, I did the research, I took some work with Deepak Chopra, Byron Katie, and it just led me to me formulating the Journey Club, right? And the other part too that was always coming in is the astrology. I never thought, I would call myself an astrologer, but the information and working with the moon phases brought me to that next level. Wasn't even a thing about teaching people about it, right? Showing people about it. But this is where it's like, oh, I got to level up to the next level. I got to bring that more into what I'm doing. And that's what and I can see through a lot of the craziness, even from last June. And this is really for me being let go from my work to the summer solstice and bringing in a new creation of something and stepping into that new creation. And it is that power of the intensity, especially with the sun squaring Pluto. It is coming forth with a grateful place, coming forth with a place of positivity and coming in with a positive, beautiful gratitude energy and the power of the intensity. This is a spiritual understanding. You have the reserve energy in the tank. You have that. But we are always wanting to reach outside ourselves to something else. This is where you connect with that teacher, you connect with that energy or that learning, that frequency that levels you up and saying, oh, okay, that's how I turn that on, right? That's how I do that. And facing the fears that, that you're too fragmented. Well, you don't have it, you're all over it. No, this is saying, no, you do. And we are all extreme circumstances. We all have that. And this could be the money, the value could be what we create, not going the way it should, right? We're thinking that it's got to go this way. It's got to be this way. I don't have the money. I can't do this. And I'm just like, okay, hold on here. Take a step back, because the formation and everything that's coming through is like, no, I'm going to be opening up after today. Like, after doing this, one of the lessons I've learned, I'm always learning lessons. Sometimes it's my guides watching me learn the lesson again for the 100th time. It's, for instance, doing the meditation, right? And I tell people it's by donation. Some people haven't even donated yet. Like, I don't know, either because they're busy or whatever. This is where a lesson goes, no, part of what I'm doing. No, it's like, you know what? You want to join, it's this amount. I need it within, unless you tell me differently, because I am kind that way. I need this by X amount. You got to pay by this date, or you're not in. It sounds harsh, doesn't it? But that's boundaries. That's the energy. And especially as we're building up to a full moon in Scorpio. And that's the kickoff. Where are the boundaries? Where are you going deep? Because that's where that full moon is going to take you. It's going to take you into the deep end, to the deep parts, to the deep recesses that you don't want to look at. And put that up. And put that up. And when you do that, when you step into that, you step into a new frequency. frequency that is leveling up for you. And it comes in different ways. And this is like to let you start using the energy to connect with all of these forces within you, all of these beautiful forces, connecting with them. And just to think that I could film something, edit it, everything, put it up there, put it out there, and it's all on my phone. It's pretty fucking crazy. In fact, I have a whole movie studio on my phone, and a lot of it's free. There are, and also to formulate a website, it's there, it's all free. Crazy. Crazy. So whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, it's there. One of the questions, and same with Chat GPT. If you want Chat GPT, it's free. There's chat there that's free, and you can ask it some crazy questions in order to help you if you can't think of things. Right? So it's there. That's the whole thing. And sometimes we forget it's there. Right? We forget it's there. And this is where we need to get inspired to step into that next level and start leveling up. So tonight, if you're caring to join me for this meditation, there is some more information I want to share with you this evening on a lot of the upcoming energies that are going to be unfolding for us. Some good, some bad, but it's how we are going to embrace it. And the thing is that the good and the bad is only what we perceive it to be. It could be good, could be bad, whatever, but this is stepping in and leveling up to the next level. So we're going to be doing that tonight at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and it's going to be live and it's going to be recorded. And I'm going to be starting right at 7 tonight. So if you join late, you're joining late, okay? That's all I gotta say. But I wanting to start at 7 because I want to do this. I have a list of things for people to bring to it, and so that we can utilize a lot of the energies that we have. So it's utilizing a lot of things that I know many of you already have, like crystals, in your home, a candle, so this is bringing forth a lot of things that you already have, not taking out and going out and buying extravagant items, but this is utilizing what it is that you do have and taking a technique in order to level it up, to make it stronger, to bring in a stronger vibration with it. Very cool. So this is about connection and the connecting with what you have already. And there's everything here at your disposal, and to use it, to appreciate it, and to have gratitude with it. That is the huge power with this all. So where did I put my cards? I put my cards because I was cleaning. I cleaned. Crazy. Let me go grab a deck of cards. Don't go anywhere. There we go. Keep hitting this. There we go. There's my little Merkaba. Keep hitting it. Pull some cards here. And if you are wanting a reading, I have a website that is set up on my square. And I did that. That's set up. And it's so easy to do. And they just basically gave me the name for the website. And it's on my square site. So, and it's connected to my square. So if anybody is wanting to you say that. Oh, I missed a question. What do you mean when you say that? You say that. I'm not sure, because I was on a roll and I didn't see when you wrote that, so I don't know. I said something. So Charlene said you say that. I don't know what that means. The website on Square. Yeah, it's there. The website on Square. It is easy. It's just you add an item and you can start your own free website on there. Oh, really? It's mine is THE the-guru-mama-100-464 square.site. Yeah. And it's on there. So, and then any of the items that I put on there go directly onto the website. So, and that's the whole thing. If you don't know, Google. That's the other part, is the information is there. We just, maybe we have to Google, maybe we have to go watch a YouTube video. That's the thing. Is like the information is and that's how I do a lot of my stuff. That's how I learn, right? I learn by watching videos. I learn by of exploring and doing that exploration. Well, that's very much, and that's part of where this Scorpio full moon is it is about exploration. It is about exploring and trying. So same with Canva. There are people on YouTube that teach you all the aspects of Canva, right? And learning that. They're there. And then you could join their group if you want to learn even more and go down further if you want. And that's the whole beautiful thing. Same with astrology. There are, people out there that want to teach you. I'm one of them. And then they have where you can join a group and you pay a fee each month too. And that's the next thing that's going to be happening is the .com era, like, because we're in a .com, like .com this is changing. We're changing, and so Web 3.0 is coming in, and how we are going to be connecting, and we're starting to see it where yes, we're going to get tidbits and everything through like YouTube and everything else, but people are going to have their space where you pay a fee to go get more information from them, and where they have a platform like High Vibe TV or Redactin, has one too, that they have where you have a subscription and you pay to get more, and they give you more insight of whatever it is. Russell Brand does the same thing. So there's these things are going to be coming in and changing the way that you view things on the internet. And we're going to be, those are already in the making, but there's something even more that we haven't even thought about that's coming in. It's crazy. I'm quite excited about it. Don't know how to, some of the things I have no fucking idea how to do. So I'll figure it out and learn it, And that's where you find the connection with teachers, right? You have it, but you want to level up on it. How do you level up on it? You find the person who's already leveled up to that level, and that's where the level you want to go. And then that's maybe, I need to connect with them, or I need to read their book. And that's how, you bring forth in the expansion for yourself, right? Yeah. It's connecting and learning. People are going to see the skills that you have, right? So if you are you're good at knitting, but you don't know how to promote your knitting. You don't know how to promote the things that you make. You're a fabulous quilter, right? And you've made some beautiful quilts and pillows and all of this types of things. And you want to level up, right? This is about leveling up, right? Hey, Derek, how you doing? This is about learning. Like, people are going to notice the skills that you have. You have the skills within you. You might be a fabulous, things about accounting. You might be a great in accounting, and you've always been really good with numbers. Well, now it's the time to level up and say, okay, what can I do with that? How can I show people? Hairdressing, whatever it is. This is where this conjunction is getting you to look into something more. Right? And expand what it is that you know. Expand what it is. It could be you're great at canning. I know a lot of people who can can. I'm not a canner. I'm not good at canning at all, right? But maybe I have an interest and I want to level up and I want to start doing farmers markets and things like that. Well, maybe one of you out there can say, hey, I can teach you, but I'm going to teach you for X amount of dollars. You're expanding, you're making your money, you're doing something. It's there to be made. It's there to be made. And that's what this is all about. It's about expanding and leveling up. My gifts are spirituality and learning about spirituality, doing spirituality. That's my gifts. That's what I do. Not everybody else has the same types of gifts as I do. And that's awesome because there's just so much out there. And then going out, here comes the sun. The sun is squaring Pluto. So that is about looking at how can I connect? Where is that connection? Where is the truth? Where is that feeling within that vibration? And how can I ground that in? Ground that into my world, Taurus, because the sun is in Taurus. How am I grounding in that new frequency, that new energy, that newness, and bring it in? This is a 13-year learning. This is a 13-year cycle. So it's not going to happen overnight. This is about, okay, I got to do this. Here I am. I'm walking towards it and I'm making a change in it, right? And that's what I'm doing. And that's how you do it, right? Thanks, Derek. And with that, yeah, you got to keep moving. There's going to be times that, you got to stand on top and go with that passion, because not everybody's going to agree with you, right? So this is standing above, standing tall in what it is and where it is that you are wanting to go and what you are wanting to do. And know that you're going to be above it all through it. So beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful energy today. This is a beautiful opening, transformation that's coming in for us. And it's for us to seize the day, right? This is about stepping up and leveling up and seizing the day for us all. And on that point, I got to get going. I got a client at 11. And yeah, I want you all to level up. And if you're wanting to join me tonight, let me know. DM me or email thegurumama@gmail.com. And we will talk to you all soon. Have a blessed day, everybody. And may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and one of you. All you say and all you do. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.